Hi, this is Jennifer with Ultimate Closet. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome. So I don't know if you guys are seeing what's going on in Jamaica. You know, that's where I was born and grew up till I was in my 20s and migrated to the United States. But my countrymen in Jamaica are very resilient, and it just puts me back in mind when we had Gilbert back in 1988, and everybody was just, you know, making light of the situation. As rough as it was, you know, we did what we had to do and we rallied around each other, and you know, it was really resilient, like I said. So I'm really grateful for that kind of upbringing, to where I have the example that was set to weather the storm, you know, with God's grace. But yeah, I've just been watching some of the YouTube channels and I've been cracking up for some of them. I've been watching this guy called Jamaica Walk By, and he was showing how they were walking from Angel to Flatbridge in Jamaica there, and it was in St. Catherine, Jamaica, and it was just hilarious. In some parts, in the end, he was showing his friend that was laying on top of the debris, which was like a mountain high. He was laying on top of that debris, just laid out like he was laying on the bed. That was too funny. So, if you happen to hear what I am saying, for the guy that's behind the camera there, you guys are just off the chain. I love you guys. I don't know you guys, but I love you guys. But yeah, I'll just keep on watching. You know, like I said, I've been watching different things that they're talking about with help going to Jamaica, which I'm grateful for. And if I had the money and the time, I would surely be involved in that, you know, recovery, and just sending money for, you know, people that have been affected by it. I saw this one lady that was being interviewed by a news station, I believe, and she was just crying, saying that she had young kids, and then there was, you know, her neighbor going over to hug her and everything. Yeah, so yeah, those things are very touching, very moving, and I'm just praying for quick recovery. But Jamaica seems to be getting the help it needs right now, and I just pray that it will stay on stream, and all those who are helping to just stay strong and stay encouraged, stay motivated. You know, gotta pray, and all of us just stay prayed up, you know. So yeah, all right. So today, guys, I am going to be doing a hair video. So as you can see, my hair is all, you know, nappy looking. And I did do a shampoo and put some of this Blue Magic tea tree oil in there. It is an anti-breakage protein complex leave-in styling conditioner. So I wanted to do some braids, and what I am going to try to do is just like a half of it in braids and a half with just my natural hair to the back, which I've done before, but this would be a different kind of hair that I'll be using, and it's actually some kitty braid. I don't want anything heavy in my head, you know, on my head, so I'm just trying to see if this one pack will work. But going back to the Blue Magic products, I started off way back in the days using Blue Magic, and I remember them only having this one. Okay, that's the green looking one, bergamot, nourish your hair and scalp. It's a hair and scalp conditioner. And so, like I said, I started off with this. And then I'd stopped for a long time using that product, and then when I went back to the beauty supply store, I just remembered it and said, okay, let me try using that. So I find out when I do use this with like a leave-in conditioner, I usually use a Wet n Wavy leave-in conditioner. It gives a nice moisture to it, and if I twist my hair with it, it holds real nicely, and the moisture stay for about a day or two. So after going back to repurchase these and stuff like that, I realized that Blue Magic has expanded their hairline as far as with grease and other products. So they have like shea butter, coconut oil, castor oil. So I was using the shea butter now after finding out, and I wasn't using this one. So I started using the shea butter. Couldn't find the shea butter at some point, so I tried the castor oil. So I've been using this one, but I find that this one actually works better for some odd reason, to do the twists. So this one, it says for natural styles, but it's the Blue Magic Original, and it is the 100% pure castor oil. Oh, it does have shea butter and aloe vera in there. All right, so just wanted to show you that, and this is not sponsorship or anything like that. This is just my personal purchases. So this one is almost done, but I am going to be scooping out what's left to try to get some twists going on in the head. And so when I was at the beauty supply store the other day, I was going to get another container of this, but I ended up seeing this and this. So yeah, Blue Magic, like I said, expanded their line, and so I wanted to try the curl activator because I was using other curl activators. I actually bought this one here, which is a shea solution, and I got this from the Dollar Tree. Cheap product, doesn't use it much, but it's worth a try. But yeah, just wanted to say that Blue Magic expanded their line, guys. If you don't know, now you know. This is the Curl Activator Styling Formula. And this one says no sulfates, no petrolatum. I've never heard it, pronounced that way. And no mineral oil. So I've been using this. It holds the moisture in my hair. It doesn't give it as much curl as I would like for it to be curled, but it does give it moisture. And then this is the Blue Magic Tea Tree Oil Anti-Breakage Protein Complex Leave-In Styling Conditioner, non-greasy. It says for a softer, more manageable hair, new and improved. I can't recall seeing these. Have you guys? Drop it in the comments and let me know. But yeah, needless to say, I'm interchanging between both of them. So when I wash my hair, I actually use this one. It's blue, and this one is clear. All right. So now that I've covered the products, I'm not gonna use anything to really damp the hair. If I do, then I'll use the Wet n Wavy product. It's a leave-in conditioner just to damp it a little bit, or just some water. The hair that I chose to use is this here. And like I was saying, it's the kids version of, what is this? Jelly Pop Fashion Twist. Passion Twist. And it's a T1B. So it's black with burgundy. So it's going to be this. And I'm going to be using this because I have that, burgundy hair color that I use. So I can always touch it up, in the front specifically. So yeah, I won't show you the whole process, but I am going to start off with doing the twist like I said, and when I get to like in the top here, I will show you, because what I'm trying to do is like a side part, and then I'll just twist so this will fall forward, and then I'll have the rest go into the back. That's my favorite kind of go-to style. All right, apart from when I had hair and loved to do the ponytail, but I don't have much hair anymore. But all right, so I did start on the back, try to part it, and I am going to have to use my leave-in conditioner or my detangling spray. So either or, and this is the Wet and Wavy brand. All right, so I think I've got all the products that I need. That, and I'll be using, the hair grease. Okay. So what I like to do when I'm braiding my hair, especially for something quick and light, I like to do the half of my head with just using, my hair instead of adding weight to my hair, if that makes sense. Okay, so I have done 2-strand twists using the leave-in conditioner and the little bit of hair grease that I have, the castor oil, and I'll just show you like pretty much what I've been doing, just and I know my camera is not the best, guys. I promise as soon as I get funding and stuff like that, I will be investing in a different kind of device. But yes, I've been just parting it and greasing the scalp, putting some hair grease on the hair itself and stretching it with the hair grease, and then spraying it with the conditioner. Make it damp. At first I thought I had enough I thought my hair was damp enough to twist it without using any additional conditioner, but that was not the case. But anyway, so I just take a little piece of the hair and I do the 2-strand twist. And while I am twisting it, I am stretching it as well with the 2-strand, trying to make sure that the hair grease and the moisture goes through each strand and twist as I twist it. And then after twisting it, kind of just, twist it around so it falls and curls a little bit. And because this part, the braid is going to be covering some of this, I'm not too keen on, parting the parts like really, that nice clean scalp parting. I'm not paying too much attention to that. So you'll see I've started the next twist without even parting it. But that's pretty much what I've been doing so far. And another little hack that I do is after completion of my hairstyle, I will go back in, and if my part is big enough, I'll separate it and make 2 twists, with the hair instead of one. So I'll do that over time, while I still have the style in. If you understand, if I've not lost you. But yeah, this is just a quick, simple style for me. And what I usually try to concentrate on is the top part of the hairstyle. Okay, so that's another row that I just did. And so let me show you. Hopefully you can see it with the camera here. I'll show you what the back looks like. Hopefully that is visible to you. So now that I have done majority of the back, I'm gonna start with the braid. And this is, it has a 4, 5, and 6 inch length. So you see 3 different lengths. And it's soft, human-like texture. Easy installation and styling, finger friendly, and it's lightweight. Okay, so, and these are crochet braids, but I'm gonna use them as 2-strand twist. All right, so let's see here what we have. I'm starting with the shorter one. Okie dokie, hopefully I have enough. And I'm not going to be parting these too small, you know? So I'm gonna be starting, what I'm doing is just parting here, and I'll be doing just, you know, straight parts coming from the center here, or almost center, to the forehead. As you're thinking, I think maybe half the world right now knows how to do their own hair. With all the videos out there, that I am pretty sure. All right, so I will start. I think I'm gonna go ahead and split this into, see what that will do. Oops. I would rather have some leftovers than have none to finish up the hair. So I'm starting with a 3-strand braiding first. And luckily my hair is short, so I'll just stop wherever my hair stops and continue with a 2-strand twist. Let's see what that looks like. Nope, not what I'm looking for, because my hair is actually sticking out. So what I'm going to be doing is to braid my hair first and then do the 2-strand twist. Alright guys, so change of plans, and I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish twisting all of the hair, and then I'm going to use my crochet needle here and crochet the pieces in over the twisted hair. So I'm hoping it will work. Yeah, because my hair is short, the ends are stubby, so it's sticking out of the braiding here. And another thing that's happening is I want to cover the grays, and I also don't want to do cornrows in my hair because I'm trying not to put the tension on my scalp. So yeah, I'm gonna try this. So I'm gonna finish twisting it out and then start with the crochet in the hair and see what that looks like. Okay, so I have twisted up the whole head and I just wanted to say that the products that I'm using, you know, they're not like professional grade or anything like that. They are locally bought, you know, in the stores. But I tell you, I love the feel of my hair and the moisture that it gives, mixing the Blue Magic hair grease along with the leave-in conditioner here. And you know, you may find some of these products in some beauty salons, you know, just depending on, you know, where you go. But the high-end ones, I know they probably wouldn't use these. They'd probably have Mizani and Dudley's and Redken and all those brand and anything else that's new out there. But those are the ones that I was used to. And Design Essentials, stuff like that. But these really add moisture to my hair. And so, you know, if I choose to let it stay like this and then, you know, untwist it, you know, it would probably give it, you know, that kind of a curl pattern definition. But what I'm gonna do for right now, I'm going to try and see how this works. So I have these. This is what it looks like, you know, taking it off the pack. And I'm going to start from here, thereabouts, and, you know, crochet them in on top of the twist. And hopefully it will cover the hair underneath. If it peeks out, then I'll just have to live with it for right now until, you know, I remove it. But, okay guys, so this is the finished look of my hair. I had to work with it, you know, in order to, you know, make it look full. I didn't want it to look thin, and I had some struggles, so, you know, I couldn't film most of it. But this is what I came up with. At first I wanted to pull it apart and get more out of the hair, but I realized when I pulled it apart, you know, I couldn't retwist it, so it looked this finished, you know, with the twist. In the back, it's not full. It's just, you know, sporadic. I may end up buying another pack of the hair, but I'll see how it looks, you know, because sometimes, you know, when you do your natural hair, it's not altogether perfect like it would look with additional hair. So I'll see first, but at least the front, I try to work on the front first and fill the front up as much as I could, and pinned it in areas, you know, where I could pin it so it doesn't fall forward. And I did put a little bit of the color. I have some of this red color. I just brushed it in with toothbrush and colored the part that was here with the grays. And so yeah, this is the finished look. I'll see how long this will last. But let me show you a little bit of the back, what it looks like. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to wear this for at least 2 weeks or so. My whole issue is I just can't do the tight, you know, what do you call it, cornrows, you know, to do the crochet braids. So I was just trying this to see if I could twist it out and then, you know, work with it that way. But let me know in your comments what you think about this do. All right, it's just something that I throw in the mix every now and then on this channel to, you know, show you what I am up to with my different hairdos. I know I've been wearing my natural hair for a little bit, you know, without anything, but that kind of gets old. Just wanted a different look, especially for the holidays coming up. But thank you guys so much. Oh, one more, the last finishing thing to do to my hair, and I showed this on some other videos where I lost the spray top. So what I've been doing is just after, you know, doing a hairdo, I push against this and it works. All right, so it's like going to the salon and getting that finishing spray smell. All right, guys, you take care. Thank you for watching, and you'll see me on the next video. Bye. Comment and let me know how I did.